valuable goal and a very realistic goal.
I'm coming again Nasif, 16 years. My background, it has been so harsh to me because I was once a street child, but right now I'm here. I don't have any things, but I'm in a good life right now because it's better than the other life which I was in. Yeah, life on the street, you have to look for what to eat, you have to look for what to put on. You move while naked, you move hungry. Life on the street is not easy for sure, because you have to get where to sleep. Where to sleep, you don't have any mattress, anything like a bed sheet, so you have to sleep on the floor, whereby you sleep for short time. Yeah.
I used to live with my grandma, but time went on and she died. So she just left me there. I had to look for my dad, but it was very hard to look for my dad. So people helped me and looked for my dad. My dad used to pay for me school fees, but he used to mistreat. He never gave me breakfast, lunch. When it came on Saturday, I used to stay at home because we're not going to study. I used to wake up very early in the morning when for them they were still sleeping. I washed their clothes. I cooked, but when it came to lunchtime, they never gave me food. They just gave their children, the children for my stepmom. They used to give them food, but for me, they first told me that I should eat the leftovers. So I had to wait when everyone finishes, then for me I used to eat. But it was very hard for me.
This are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
In the last 5 years I got to know them quite well. I know them all by name. I am checking their reports. They are telling me stories about their life, their bad experience with stepmothers or their street life, and they are telling me what they want to do in the future. They want to fight for the children's right, and I'm talking to Ben. He's one of the best students at school. He is the second one out of 60, and we're really proud about him. And there are some boys which are really good football players, and they are playing football at the Kampala youth camp, and then they are very proud and they are showing us the award. Then there are some kids, they are good at art, and they are drawing some pictures for us, writing some nice stories, and they really try to get us involved in their life, and it's always really great to see them, to hug them, and it's always giving us much power to go on with this work.
I can see the Son of Man suffering home alone. No one cares for their lost on street kids all over the world. I can see the Son of Man suffering home alone. No one cares for their lost on street kids all over the world. Minding them out for lies, no more wars, no more court lies, no more wars, no more crying.
How could you help us, you may ask? Well, there's plenty of ways you can help us. What are our biggest needs? Of course, we spend most of our money on school fees. Our kids are going to schools that are functional schools where we have good teachers. We regularly inspect those schools. My wife and I go to Uganda at least 4 times a year to talk to the teachers, to talk to the school principals, and to make sure that the kids advance in schools. This is probably the biggest chunk out of the donations that we get, school fees. The other big challenge is to pay for the rent for our house. Of course, we have a dream to build our own home at one point, but the rent, the utility costs for the house, electricity, water, even internet, these things also eat up quite a bit from our budget. And the third one is medical costs. We try to get decent food for the kids, but once in a while it happens, this is the tropics, that the kids get ill and we have to go to a medical center to get some pills, to get some medication. So the medical bill is also, I would say, the third largest expenditure that we have, and for these reasons we need your help. We also need to buy a school bus to get the kids to school in a safe way, in a regular way, and it would be great if one of you would have some donation for us to start collecting money for a school bus. That would be one of our other dreams. And apart from that, the daily challenges, we need to replace our mosquito nets, we need to replace the mattresses where the kids sleep, we need to give the children articles for hygiene, school materials and all that. That all adds up, and this is why I'm here to ask you today to help us. You can find all the information on the website. Throughout this short video here you will get the information, and it would be great if you could join us in this very modest message and in our modest endeavor to turn street children into school children. Thank you.
Thank you, our sponsors, for paying our school fees, because when we're at school, they usually chase other children to go back and bring school fees, but they have never chased us for that. So thank you.
Yes, of course.
This place is so nice, I don't wish to leave it.